Okay, let's see if I can win again to be on a positive score this morning. I'll play this system with bishop d6 against that. So with taking, I'll take it like this. D takes. Okay. Quick d5. Bishop c5. Bishop c5. d6. Maybe h5, bit of fun. Okay, so if I play h5 here, looks like fun a little bit. h4, knight g4. Bishop g4 maybe to provoke h3, otherwise queen d7. Okay, will he play e4? That looks a bit loose thing to play e4. He has, okay. We'll put the bishop out on d7, I think, for queen c8 later. It's queen e7. That was knight c3 to d5. Which I could take. I think maybe a5 or something. a5 here just about breaks on a3 b4. Okay, so he's playing for b4 anyway. He's not moving on either side of it. Frightened rabbit in headlights. So does it matter if he's not casting? What can I do? It's a bit close the position. No real targets at the moment if he doesn't castle. Well, just, I don't know, knight d4. Or if I indeed castle here, if I castle, I'll castle. Maybe knight h7, f5, f4. That looks like a strategic idea. Break. Aggressive idea. There isn't a knight to d5 coming anytime soon after bishop c3. So something like f5, f4. He's on this one. So h4 here. If he plays g4, f4 looks horrendous. Knight g5 to e6 to f4. But I am threatening hg. I thought I was anyway. Knight g5 now. I'm on h3. It's a bishop and knight. Was a bishop f2 hg? That would have been worth considering there. Better slow down. I think I'm tempted just to provoke that now. Knight e6 to f4. Looks like a juicy knight. So will he be playing g4? So I get this knight e6 to f4. If he plays takes knight e6 to f4, if he plays, well, he has to be careful of that bishop f2s as well. When you take it, take with the bishop. takes, rook moves takes. I don't know if that's so bad. I like this dark square bishop. Okay, going in for f4. So d4 is pretty vulnerable. Could end up getting huge knights if I play for bishop d4. Say b4, bishop d4. Get huge knights. Okay. I'll go for that knight. I'm protecting h4 at the moment. To keep flexible, maybe f6, g6. As long as g6, g5 was on h3, I can just take on h3. g5 is a bit radical. I think g6 for f5 just in case I want to try and once bishop d4, it's already made dot square swap. That's attractive as well. And maybe bishop c6, g6 f5. Don't want to release too much tension in position though. This bishop's okay. Okay, so g6, f5 or something better. I can't see a particular way to break open the position. I'll go for this actually. Get this guy off. Get knight d4. These knights are impressive at the moment. d5 to take a3, that's pathetic. Maybe c5 is much better. c5. We're just taking here. I just take for a moment. Or knight e6, or c5. I think I'll take it, sort of gets us kind of space advantage. I can maybe use this b6 later, maybe here, and maybe c5 will be useful. Bishop c6, g6 f5, or bishop e6, queen d7, bishop g4. Could be dangerous. There's knight e2 here if I want it. It doesn't do much. I think bishop c6 or b5 actually. That looks like a break. b5. Maybe a4 should have been played to stop that. If I can get this b file peeled open, rook on the 7th, that should be good. Okay, so I can play a4 as well, undermining that chain first, even more. I'll play a4, it looks fun. Undermining the pawn chain. These rooks could be much better pretty soon. Right, so a3 is under fire. If I just take that, a3 under fire. If he takes, maybe you just take here, or even bishop b5. That's a bit loose though, some loose pieces. Whoa! Surely not. too passive. B4 is coming here. If he takes, oh, that bishop's quite good on D3. B4 looks juicy. Strategic crush. So knights are dominating, the rooks are dominating. Beautiful pieces. I'm about to win a pawn. He just takes and do I need to bring my queen in? Maybe, I don't know, for a laugh. I'll just take on A3 here. I'll just take on A3 with the rook, maybe. To keep things sort of firmly under control, I think. Free pawn. I'll play bishop c6, queen a7. That will get rook a2 in. So I'm on d3. Knight c2, I just take. If I want to win another pawn, there's knight d3. Knight d3 is sort of tempting, but I like this knight. Warhorse. I do like that knight on f4. Taking, otherwise I take and lose that one. Another pawn is another pawn though. That's rook a1, a bit of counterplay, so maybe bishop c6. I'll take with that. Knight c2. And taking on d3, rook a1. It was knight d3 there anyway. So I think, all in all, I suppose there is the simple knight takes here. If knight takes knight d3, if bishop takes bishop c6, I get a chance to play bishop c6. I'll do that. So bishop c6, queen a7 should signal the start of the end of the game, if it's not already. Can't see the counterplay. I suppose g5, is that an attempt? I don't really think so. I can get queen a7 in for rook a2. Of course I can take on d3, but position's really crunchy here, I think, already. G5, sort of weakening himself a bit further with g5. So there's rook a2 anyway. On f2, read queen a4 first, then rook a2. Queen a4, rook a2. I think I do want to get the rook on the 7th for queen a3 now. I'll leave that knight there. Don't want to measly pawn for a moment. I've got a pass pawn anyway. How many pass pawns do I need? G5 would stop any G5 idea, just in case he's wondering about that counterplay. So now queen a3, let's put the squeeze on. Okay. And queen a3. Anyway, I'll take with the e pawn or the g pawn. I think the g pawn doesn't offer white too much. Although later, I'm playing for f3 and an h4 might drop. If I take, I've got to take on d3 here, so I think that's crushing. Unless he wants queen c1. I'll take on d3, it really is falling apart. There's rook f2 as well here. Take the queen. I think rook f2. I just take the bishop, I think. It's all over, I think, because h3 and d3 is resigned. I quite enjoyed that. So a bit of positional play, get that f4, dark square play, get the bishops off, play on the queen side, intensifying pressure, winning a pawn, and final infiltration on the 7th. Okay, I think that was cool. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks so much.